PhD is a research undertaking that looks very deeply at a specific problem, and so during that journey you kind of end going deeper and deeper into a problem, you analyze it, and sometimes you lose actually the context in which you are analyzing the problem. And so the system thinking will help students to kind of pull them up out of this sort of deep thinking about the problem and to look at it more in a systemic way, look at it, where are the boundaries of my problem.
So what I've been really interested in was to say, look, there are these ideas and these methods in the systems field. You can use them if you want. It's quite a bit to learn them, but so isn't it better if we find ways of making your own practice more systemic?
So this systems workshop currently going on in Advanced Summer School will help me understand how to develop systems, and this will help me and guide me in my own research project.
I think this system thinking workshop gives me a way to organize my ideas and then work around with them efficiently.
These tasks we have been done so far has helped me to think about the system that I'm trying to understand and the relationship between the rest of the systems.
Systems thinking gives a tool, a methodology, a way of being and acting systemically in the world that really helps us to translate and work across boundaries.
You can operate at the level of principle almost, and we've introduced those three principles, understanding interrelationships, engaging with multiple perspectives, and reflecting on boundary choices and boundary decisions. And everybody does that just crossing the road, I mean, it's a set of principles that you can apply to anything at all. So that's really the secret sauce behind the overall design.
We're very keen that the integration goes beyond the research context and into the real world of work as well. And we feel that the support and the sort of grounding in systems thinking provided through the summer school is a key foundation to enable the students to develop and apply those skills beyond the research context.
System thinking that we are studying here and learning at the summer school helped me visualize the environment, and also it helps me see all the parties and the entities that are involved in such a complex system and their interconnectivity.
Attending this summer school has been great because it's given me a chance to look at the PhD as a system and getting to learn about the rich picture and putting in all these interconnected parts together to look at the end goal has been very, very impactful.
So I come from a very technically heavy project where previously I didn't have much concern for the societal impact of the work. But the very nice thing about what we've been doing in the past few days is that it allows me to analyse the role that my research plays in the wider context of society.
I think it'll help me better understand why certain systems are the way they are currently and how realistically I can kind of incorporate them into my own projects and improving things.
The advantage of the cohort approach that we have in Advance is that students get to know each other, they talk about their own research with each other, and very often getting perspectives from others who are working on related and sometimes not related fields, for example, can actually open your eyes to potential really interesting innovative solutions to the problems that you're investigating.
I come from a social background, and my work has a social aspect and a technological aspect because it's connected and healthy in cancer survivorship. So interacting with other students, especially from a technical or technology background, has kind of widened my scope in terms of how I look at technology and how technology impacts, social research.
I'm really happy that I'm interacting with multidisciplinary students, and understanding the perspectives of my peers is also helpful for me to understand my own research project.
Rich solutions to a wide range of societal problems are going to be found at the interfaces between disciplines, and Advance brings together students from a wide range of disciplinary backgrounds and with a wide range of experiences and from diverse cultural backgrounds. And we really feel that that enriches the experience both in disciplinary terms for the students and really considering the boundaries and the interfaces between the disciplines that they're working within, and also that it brings a life and energy to the centre that will help sustain the network of researchers that we're developing through the programme and through the research activities.
previously, I'd only been interacting with a few other PhD students within my department, so my perspective was very much so from a technical, a computer science heavy background. Whereas in the last few days, I've had the benefit of interacting with people from sociology, lifestyle and sports, biology, and all these different perspectives, while they don't directly contribute to my research, allow me to consider these different ideas when pursuing work in the future. But also, additionally, it's nice just to share what I've done and how I may be able to help others in the future.
I am hearing the conversations around tables being able to incorporate more very technical perspectives and social perspectives and begin to see how they can work together.
Another benefit is long-term for their careers. They're making new friends, they're making connections here, they're building a network that hopefully will last them beyond the PhD. Hopefully they can draw on that network to help them develop themselves and their careers. And hopefully this network, this connectivity feeds back into the environment in which they will live.
A very good thing that the advanced program is doing is we do a lot of networking and we can exchange ideas and bounce them between students.
Getting to talk with people who are from so many different fields and discuss my work with them, apart from the fact that it's really nice to have company because being a PhD student can be pretty lonely, it's nice to get further perspectives on how I'm approaching it. Even the contrast between talking to someone whose background is psychology versus someone whose background is computer science, how they're viewing the people or the tech in a different context to how I am, has been really helpful.
In these 2 days have helped me to broaden my view, and sometimes being exposed to interdisciplinary people and get a chance to talk about your projects leads to the motivation and inspiration, because when you are talking about your project and when you are sharing your thought about your project and get some feedback, and they encourage you to work in this field and how it is important, how it is relevant to the society.
I think the diversity of students is one of the most unique and fantastically ambitious aspects of this training program. It's quite visionary and it's also very brave in a world that works against that. And the ambition to do that is really being realised in a workshop like this, because over this summer school space we are really beginning to shake things up.
I'd never thought about that before, and you can keep that in.